money on marketing, or will you give more budget to sales department to adjust the price? Marketing looks better than the sales department, right? Yeah, this is the explanation for 4 different markets. So now you know there are the 4 different markets. There are of different markets. The way we treat the different market, the way we get success in different markets are different. And so please take note in your later on decision. This is also highly related to the previous question, whether we are going to take 4 markets, 3 markets, 2 markets, because you have to set up your strategy first. According to Michael Porter's strategy, we may need to take price, cost leadership, or differentiation strategy. Either one, you pick the strategy, you are not okay for all the 4 markets. There gotta be some primary market and a secondary market. So this is your own strategy and own decision for that. Okay. Okay, I will expedite some more parameters. R&D effect means if we put money on research and development, the quality will go higher. So quality is the result. R&D budget is the cost. Later on, when you see the decision table, there is one decision on how much R&D expenses are you going to take, are you going to put into the decision. So R&D effect is highly related to the quality issue. And if you have quality, if you want to sell high price, then you need to have a high quality to support the high pricing. Okay, so R&D expense is highly related to the quality. Quality is highly related to your pricing strategy. And okay, the setting for this parameter means when you put some money in the R&D expenses, the quality will definitely go higher. We have simplified the situation. Actually, in real life, we know that the R&D project sometimes it may fail, right? But for simplicity in this project, we assume that if you put money on R&D, the quality will definitely go higher. Okay, so please remember that R&D is highly related to quality, where the maintenance effect, later on you will find you will have a decision for maintenance. That means you have to make decision how much money you're going to throw to maintain the efficiency of your production capacity. That means the machine needs maintenance. The result is the conversion rate or production efficiency. And allow me to explain that later. Okay. The next one is the production status. Do remember that we set this game in shift work. That means the maximum production capacity is the 150% over the normal capacity. Later, I will tell you the normal production capacity of each company. If the business is good, if the demand from sales department is very high, but you got only 50% OT overtime work, so you can only provide 50% more units than the regular production capacity. This is the total 150% of the normal regular production capacity. It is the maximum limit you can provide. Okay, we will temporarily ignore the green investment. Later on, Professor Lin will have an elaboration.
Let me explain here this part. Okay. Because I got information that haven't ready for this part. However, I found an English version that did have this one. So this one, because I think Lou haven't used it, so actually I used it before. So I just make a little explain here. We have the green investment. That means you have one decision make green investment. You have to put your money for the green investment. With the green investment, before you have to put money with green investment, that means for each product you produce, that actually produce less carbon emission. The more carbon emission you have, possible in this case here, if you have the total for each quarter is less than 500 tons here, then you get a reward here. Each reward as this amount here. And then for the maximum for this, the carbon reward for each period is the 600 tons. And you will find out when it's like first few hours finished, to find out how much tons you actually meet. for your company. And the maximum for this part here, this is like upper limit. Whenever you have up any here, for less than 500 will get reward, and for 600 it is okay, upper bound. Then if you over 800 tons, there will be like a penalty, like tax. For each ton, in this case, it will be like $600 here. So you have to look at your investment and what each time you produce, and the more products you produce, if possible, more emission. In order to make your emission less, carbon emission less, you have to make the green investment. So think about also one factor here. It's related to your production, number of production here. Okay. Any question about this one? Or if you have any question, we have one season, and you can look at all the numbers. They can see what has happened here. Okay.
Okay, let me proceed. Okay, I have just mentioned about the macro environment and also the industry background to all of you, which you will have an overview for that. And now I'm going to show you the primary main function of the system. There are a lot of functions in the system. Let me just pick some important one for you. And so just follow me step by step. Which button I press, please follow me. Okay, so practice in your own side. And first of all, you see that there's a decision and there's a button called positioning. Will you please press this positioning? When you press this positioning, you will have this chart. This chart shows, two axes. For this axis, this is the quality, and the vertical one is the image or product branding or awareness. And this reflects two factors. For the horizontal one, the quality, this is the result. It is highly related to the parameter, the decision parameter, R&D expense, which you will have to deal with later on when you have the whole picture. There are 18 decisions you have to make simultaneously at one time so you can get a result. One of them is the decision for how much R&D expenses are going to put into your decision. And as I just mentioned, the more investment you put on R&D, the higher quality. So in this axis, it shows the quality. It reflects the investment of your R&D expenses. For vertical axis, it shows the image or the reflection of your marketing investment. So if you put a lot more marketing funding into the market, you got more higher so-called awareness or branding or images. We are using these two factors as a so-called positioning. Remember, as I just mentioned, one of the very important factors in marketing-related topic is called STP, which means segmentation, targeting, and positioning. When we talk about positioning, we are actually saying this chart. And so whenever during the end, you want to see the relative competition position in between our company and other company or some target competitor, just find your information in this chart.